And just like that, we're back. As promised, we'll be starting out by selecting a library for our super formula. Let's have a look at what the community's created for us. I'm not going to put in a keyword, let's just search everything that's been made. Of course, it's all going to be Formula 1 stuff. The Perez car. It's a 2022 Ferrari. Someone went crazy with that. That looks pretty good. Got the Senna library. I will, however, be going with, let's go W11. Yes, sir. Which one? I think we'll go with this one because it's got the soft tires on it. Let's do a quick preview of it. Checking if it has the Ineos on the back of the rear wing. It indeed has Ineos. So if you ever want to save a library and add it to your car, first find which one you want and then you click on it and just click on this paper clip right here, collection. And then what's gonna happen is this check mark will appear and then it should get added to your collection. So there you go, now it's in my collection. So when you exit that, you actually have to put it on in GT Auto, which I don't have unlocked yet. So that's good to know that we can't even put the library on yet, which is the way we closed out our last video and the way we opened this video. We actually can't even do it. It's all good, we'll get there when it's unlocked. We've got no menu book started right now, so let's just get another one started. So we can just keep leveling up, and we're back to the tiny cars. Fantastic. Yep, Luke is just telling us about how they are front wheel drive, which we already kind of talked about a couple videos ago. Let's go to the high speed ring. I can change my, let's see, what do we want? Let's have a quick look. I mean, this one's 425 performance points, I guess we'll take that. So it's telling us the power for each of them. So this Honda Fit hybrid right here, it's actually got one more horsepower than the Swift that I chose. This one's got one more horsepower, the hybrid. Sorry, the Fit hybrid. But it's about 250 pounds more. So even though the power is pretty much the same, this one is 250 pounds more. So that's why this Swift over here has a higher performance point number. These two are identical weights, and this one has 10 more horsepower, so that's why it has 353 performance points compared to 335 on this one. So let's take our Swift, our Suzuki not so Swift, and let's just get this done. These slower races could be just slow. I'm on the slow speed ring for now until we unlock better stuff. But that doesn't mean you can't learn anything from these smaller cars. carried quite a bit of speed compared to these AI here. We're just gonna tuck ourselves in right in front of them all. Brake at this green part. Got a bit of a slide going, that's all good. So I've got the brake zones on. The brake indicators are on, but I don't always use them. It's just there for reference for everyone watching so they know where the braking zones are. Right here I'm gonna brake at the end of that green curving on the side. What you want to do is find your own braking zones on each track. When you're entering the area where you need to brake, find some kind of sign on the track or some kind of landmark as your reference point, so you know where to brake. And then if you brake too early, you could just adjust it a bit further. Like right here, I'll brake at the end of that red curving on the side. Just give it a little tap of brake. For this particular turn as well, maybe you didn't even need to use the brake there. Maybe it was just a little bit of lift. We'll try it out next lap. So we're not really gaining on the street over here because we've got quite an even top speed. So if we want to win this race, we're going to have to make up time in the corners. And just by taking a tighter line and carrying our speed through there, compared to these AI in front, we've gained some time. I'm going to brake at this green curbing on the right. Send the car in. Catch it in the apex. Get him the power. Now look how much time we pulled just from one turn. And we're going to send it on the inside, or no, he also braked quite late. We're going to be respectful. We're not going to crash into him. We're going to tuck back in behind. We're going to try to set him up on this next turn. We're going to go wide. Cut back. Can we cut back? We did cut back, but they've got more top speed. So they kept their advantage by the time we made it through the turn. Can we do something funky over here to get by? Let's see. No brake, all I did was lift. On the power. Can we take this home? Look at that. Just enough speed to get past them. So what happened there is on the first lap, I used the brake in that last turn. And it was kind of easy to make the turn. Kind of felt like maybe I slowed down too much. So on this second lap, I did not use any brake at all on that last turn. I just got off the gas and let the car roll in. And that's all it took to get past him at the last corner there. That's a classic car, Integra Type R. Many of us grew up seeing this car on the road. This and the Honda Prelude have got a similar body shape. There's another victory on the slow speed ring. Let's have a look at the next menu book item. Suzuka. Suzuka's always a great time. This is the short track, however. So what we're gonna do is we actually unlocked the Acura Integra there. And this one's got more weight than the Suzuki Swift we were just driving. But it's got a lot more power. It's got enough power increase over the Suzuki Swift that it still has a higher performance point count, even though it's heavier. So let's give that a run. This is still going to be front wheel drive. Let's give it a shot. The Formula 1 race was just here this past weekend. This is one of the best tracks out there. Unfortunately, the cars are a bit too big now. That's just how it is for most tracks. The cars are a bit too big. You can't really do anything with the size to drastically reduce the size right away because they are big, and the reason they're big is because a lot of the safety that's built in to make sure the drivers stay alive in the event of an accident. So you can't just start taking weight off the vehicle. But these older tracks, they were designed at a time where cars weren't as big, right? Especially the Formula One cars. So that's the reason sometimes when you see modern Formula One cars on this track or similar classic tracks, kind of seems like maybe they're a bit too big for it, especially for side-by-side racing. It's because these older tracks, they were made in a time and made for vehicles much smaller than the modern Formula One vehicles we have. I had to give him a little nudge there, sorry, you're kind of loitering on the exit there for a bit too long. Yeah, friggin' bot. Got a nice overspeed coming here. Get on the brakes, get off the brakes before you turn in, otherwise the car is going to get unsettled. So we barely saved that right there. If I got on the brake 1 foot later there, we would have been in the barrier. This section, it's all about finessing the throttle pedal and staying in the right gear, depending on your vehicle, and also making sure you're threading the needle correctly. Because there's really only one ideal line you want to go through here to go as fast as possible. Just let me Formula switch back on this kid. There's only really one racing line you can take through those S's to go as fast as possible. If you miss the ideal racing line on one section of it, it kind of ruins your setup for each following corner. Get on track, barely, yeah. Just get a little switch back here. Just go up on the inside like Alvon. Don't take me out, please. You know, since the truck's open now, you can kind of get back to the ideal racing line that you're supposed to use. Get back to this curb, settle the car down right here, let it roll, stay to the right so you can turn left on a nice open area of road and get the car stopped here, roll through. And there you go. It's a nice Sunday drive. Nice Sunday drive on Monday. Just waiting until we get to the rear wheel drive cars. Front wheel drive is not ideal. And I'm saying that having my own experience as well in real life in front wheel drive cars, all wheel drive cars, and rear wheel drive cars. There's nothing wrong with front wheel drive until you try going as fast as possible, until you start putting the front tires under a lot of stress. You never really notice the downsides of front wheel drive in your day-to-day driving. And in our road cars, front wheel drive setups are just less costly and less complicated, so that's why most road cars have them, just because it's less maintenance. And if you're just trying to get from point A to B, then you don't really need all the complication associated with the rear wheel drive and all wheel drive. We've got a black screen here for some reason. I'm just gonna keep spamming X because I can hear stuff happening. There's still noises happening, but I cannot see anything. Am I gonna have to close my game here? What is going on? Just some minor technical difficulties. Just please bear with me for a moment. I've got a black screen for some reason. I actually can't even see what I'm clicking on. Let's see if I can close the application from muscle memory, because I'm literally looking at a black screen right now. Down. Game. I just closed the game, I believe. But I still have a black screen. Sorry about that. Just a second, let me check on my wires. Well, it looks like my HDMI started to sneak out of the port. I've now escorted it back into its properly seated position in the back of my PlayStation 5. What's going on in Brand Central? It's sending us here. Invitation. Not to Pagani, but to Lamborghini. Let's have a look. Near us. That's a sick Volkswagen. It's inviting me to purchase a $3.6 million car. Fantastic. I will not be needing that. Did I break my game? Is it not giving me any menu books? We're not going to open these yet. I don't have a menu book for strange reason. Let's see if it lets me start another one. Oh, we do have one ready. There we go. We have to tune a Mini Cooper. That is the thrilling gameplay that you've been waiting for. Definitely not. Let's get it done so we can just progress through. Just tell me to tune a Mini Cooper. Do I have one? Yes, I do. Tell me a specific thing to buy, or can I just buy anything? Let's buy the most mangled thing possible and buy some snow tires. I wonder if that counted. I don't think so. And they do not process the refunds over here, so I guess we're stuck with that. Can I buy some slicks? You know what, maybe we should read what the menu book item is before I make my purchase here. Interesting. To increase to 360 performance points. Snow tires definitely will not be doing that. But these should, where they are, there they are. Yes, sir. Mr. Bean is going to be driving around like an absolute demon with those flicks on his vehicle. What a beautiful truck. European hot hatches. You know what? Before we do that, let's just have a need for speed. Let's go right here. Just a little bit. Just lower the speed. Just a few downshifts. Well, let's go to Suzuka. Let's just get a lap or two in. Hold on. We've got some camera settings to change. That's not correct either. Sorry about that, I'm just making sure I've got the correct camera settings. Ah, yes. 10, 0, and near. Those are the chase cam settings that I use. So you can see now the camera sticks with the car. There's no wiggle from the camera now. Ah, yes. Something finally with speed. Speed and grip and downforce. That feels great. Just send it over here. Make it back to the curving. Let it roll through. Make sure you get to the right so you can get to the left over here. And this next turn is just going to be a quick flick over to the right. Get on the brakes, get it slowed down. Back on the power. Here comes the hairpin. Brake in a straight line. The car turned. Back on the power as soon as possible. Now we want to make it to the curbing on the outside here and then back to the inside. Here we go. Make it to the curbing on the outside. Now go back to the inside. Back on the power. And like I said, we'll just do 1 or 2 laps on this, and then we'll go back to the menu book progression. Very important to be in the correct gear in this vehicle. See if we can improve just for 1 lap. And we will absolutely obliterate that first turn. This is just muscle memory now. I've been on this track a lot of times, different vehicles, different games. And that's butter. Flick it in, get on the brakes, roll it through, back on the power. Brake in a straight line. Once the apex is there, send it in, back on the power. Send it to the outside curving, catch it on there, send it to the inside curving. Floor it. There you go. Let's try braking at the 100-meter board here. I braked a bit early last lap. 100-meter board. Get your downshifts, and we're good. Floor it. There's definitely still time on the table. Hopefully we unlock the menu book for this vehicle soon. We'll be back. It's going to be a bit of a slow grind getting through these early menu books. But we'll get there. I think the game is a bit confused on which menu book to give me because I leveled up the 5 times at once there. I think it's a bit confused. It's making me go back into this and manually start them instead of giving me the notification that there's another menu book. So we accidentally broke the game, but we're managing just fine. And we're back to Brands Hatch. Perfect. Brands Hatch in the Mini Cooper. I am going to use the bathroom. I will be back very shortly. I've just got to pee. Be right back. I have returned with an empty bladder. It's time to race. I guess it's time for our Mini Cooper with the racing soft tires. Oh buddy, this is gonna be fun. This is a slow car, but we've got some good tires on it. Easy. Let's make Mr. Bean proud then. Oh, this thing is slow. Do we need brakes here? Oh wow, stay on the gas. That was almost flat out, because we have good tires on. Just a little touch of the brake. Oh, these tires. Amazing. So we have no straight line speed. We have no power. We only have the ability to get through the turns like that. We only have the ability to get through the turns in like a very cartoonish manner. So we're gonna have to rely on that because we have no straight line speed at all. Look, this is flat out, flat out, flat out. We're gonna lift a little bit, touch of brake, go around the outside, yes sir. All of our paces in the turns. Look, he's gaining on me already back there. He's trying to send it. He's gonna send it. Oh no. Noodle. Absolutely cooked. This guy wants some tuna as well. What's this? Ooh, give me the truck. I'm on the truck. I'm on the truck. I was relying on getting a good exit there, and then I remembered this thing has no speed, so we'll just do that. Got one more lap left, and we've got to make up 6 seconds somehow. Going through this flat. Just a little bit of a lip. Well, this is gonna be a tough one. Got 4 seconds to make up first place. We've got 1 lap left. Look at them pull. Maybe we're gonna have to rethink our vehicle choice. Unless we can absolutely tear the lap of the gods right here. Come on, Mr. Bean. I have to force you wide. Sorry. It's my inside line. It's possible. It's possible. Yep. Yep. Just get a respectable exit out of here so it doesn't overtake me right away. Maximize the track width. Perfect. Got no power, all downforce. Actually, we have no downforce either. It's just car weighs nothing. That's the opposite of downforce, actually. It has lift. I think it's trying to take off like a plane wing. Don't need to see that replay. Actually, you know what? Let's just have a look at one thing. Where's he out? Where's he out? Yeah, this guy. Watch, this guy thought he was gonna send it. Thought he had a cover, and then I came back like cancer. What? I'm gone? The fight? Yes, sir. Imagine that. Imagine you're about to go make a nice inside move on a little toy vehicle, and he's like, nope. He just sends it absolutely around the outside onto the curbing like that. So who's next? Who's next? Where's he at? Where's he at? Is it this guy? Yeah. Let's see what happened to this guy. Oh, not that guy. I think he was just this one sorry soul. This one. Just watch that one more time. It's a nice clean overtake up the inside. Job's done. Psych. Absolute maniac in a Mini Cooper. Some good stuff. That's some good stuff. I love this track. Is it the mini track? It is the mini track though. You know what, let's save that one for last. Let's go over here. Can I change my vehicle? We need something with a bit more straight line speed here, possibly. Actually, no. Let's just take in 64 horsepower there and see what happens. I have a feeling we're about to get wrecked. Oh, it's only 2 laps as well. Let's see. We're gonna have to make up a disgusting amount of time in the turns if we want any chance here. Let's watch the gaps right now. Yeah, look, he's already gaining. P7's already gained half a second on me. Another 10. Another half a second. Okay, I am 11 seconds behind. Let's see what we can do. Just a little touch. Gotta do it for Mr. Bean. Let me in. I'll go right here. I'll go right here on the outside as well. Thank you very much. Just stay on the outside there. Thank you, sir. You're also cooked. Just gonna slow it in right here. Cut you off from that slipstream and take them down south. Go on the outside here. He was about to close the inside as he just did. No brakes, no brakes, no brakes, no brakes. Brake down. That was too late. Got absolutely no acceleration. So that probably ruined our chance at victory. Just that one moment, because we were relying on being able to get ahead in the corners. But we'll see. See what happens. Still got one more lap. Still 11 seconds behind. I think gravel definitely did not help. Sorry. This is where the real pain is. They're getting 2/10 per second on me here. In the lead, P1 and P2. So I've lost a second to P1 in the last lap. See if we can do anything about it. Gonna have to roll through these turns as much as possible. Just a touch of the brake. Tires are hooked. Let's keep it going. Just a little left on the inside here. Floor it. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Without that one moment, we're definitely closer. They're right there. It's not going to be enough. Let's see what happens. Oh no! I ruined the shift there as well. Yikes. So that's 2 mistakes, same corner. Damn, they're right there. So did make a couple of mistakes. They're gonna finish about 8 seconds ahead. I wonder if I made 8 seconds worth of mistakes. So we're gonna cross the finish line just to bring it home, and we're gonna try this one more time. Seems impossible with the 8-second gap like that. But let's see if we can pull something out of the bag. Let me get that restart. Hold on, let's check one thing actually. Let's go to... So this is P1. What top speed are they hitting? Yeah, 160. This guy's at 100. 175 is the top speed they hit. I was struggling to get to like 140 at the end of the straight. That's... The acceleration out of the corners, they have better acceleration too. But let's see what we can do. Just take everything we've learned from that last race we just did and see if there's an 8-second improvement in there to get P1 in this B in the mobile. Starting to get around the outside here. Yes, sir. Let me through. That was not part of the plan. So what happened there is I threw in the car and all 4 of the contact patches, they gripped up mid-slide. And because they gripped up mid-slide there, it jerked the car to the left and caused me to go into them. So let's try that one more time. And let's not use our opponents as a makeshift wall that we can bounce off of. Because that's definitely not racing. So I barely got on the brakes in that turn. See if we can get it done this time. Same move. Let's turn a little bit less so the contact patch doesn't suddenly grip. That's all it took. Just a little bit less input there from the steering and I didn't get launched into him by accident. This guy will probably pull out ahead of us because he got more top speed unless he touches the brake, and he touched the brake. Thank you, sir. That'll give us a nice overspeed on this guy. Make sure we stay in the slipstream, and we're just gonna brake after him. After him, he braked right there. Let's brake right here. Send it around the outside. And I was in the wrong gear again. Let's cover him off just so he's not annoying. Stay on the outside there. Nope. He had enough speed to go on the inside. Okay, we'll just get him back right there. So I got a bad exit out of that turn after the long straight. I got a bad exit because I stayed in 3rd gear. I wonder if maybe I should be in 2nd gear for that. We'll try that out next lap. I'm going to switch to the outside here so I can get a better line. He'll be through. We're gonna tuck into that slipstream right away. Help us out a tiny bit. So it's about 7 seconds now, the gap to 1st place. See if we can do anything about it in a 1 lap. And it's up to 8 seconds now. See if we can do anything about it. Got a nice slingshot out of there. Got a nice overspeed on P3 right here. See if we can make it count before the braking zone. It's gonna go on the inside, I'll take the outside, thank you very much. Go right there. Down to second gear this time. Slightly better, barely better. This thing hates going uphill. We may have to make an adjustment to our vehicle choice here, because this thing's definitely good in the turns, but maybe we need to sacrifice just a little bit of the turning potential for some more horsepower. Damn, just 2 seconds away. I wonder if it's possible. 2 seconds away again. I want to try this again. They're hitting a 1 minute 58 lap time. I hit a 1:56, but that's on my second. Let's give it another try. Let's give it another try. We're not in a rush here. I want to get this done. This car has 64 horsepower. I want to get the P1. We can do it. I think we can do it. It has to be the perfect turn. Every single turn. That's already the fastest we've taken that particular turn. Usually we're overtaking these two up ahead at the next turn. We've already cleared them. We cleared this guy, hopefully at the inside here. On the outside, he's gonna send us to the outside. That's okay. Get a nice overspeed here. Get the slipstream from this one, stay on the inside. Brake at the 50-meter board. Down 2 gears. This car hates this uphill section. It's painful. So we can get a nice good slingshot out of this last turn and end up in the slipstream of the cars ahead. I'm just gonna roll through here, see if we make it. Yeah, we made it without brakes. Got a nice slingshot out of there. Should keep us safe from the cars behind. So it's going to be a similar scenario, about 5 or 6 seconds to the leaders with 1 lap to go. Yep, it's up at 6 seconds now. Just a little brake, turn it in. Oh, we're good. Could have been a little bit cleaner, but took it a bit conservative there just to make sure we don't end up in the gravel. Let's see what we can do here. We need a nice slingshot out of here and a slipstream. Good slingshot. Can we get this red car before the braking zone? Or during the braking zone? No! I need more power! Me through, goddammit. Stay on the outside, stay on the outside, stay on the outside. Aww. Come on. Can we get a nice exit out of here? Oh, it's not gonna be enough. Damn. Still 2 seconds. That was an improvement, but still 2 seconds. We're gonna give it just one last try. One last try to get this level done with this Bean Mobile. If we don't get this next one, gonna have to change our car choice. 3 seconds. It's all in the straight line. One last try. We're not able to get P1 after this, then we'll switch to slightly more powerful car. Clear these two again for this turn. Just a little touch of the brakes. Come on. Try and take everything we've learned over the last few attempts and put it all together. Stay on the outside. Oh no, where did he come from? Wow. They do not like me. I'm just gonna do that though. See you later, sucker. I'm gonna have to get sneaky with this guy. Yeah, stay on the outside there. Yeah, touch the brakes. Thank you very much. That's racecraft. Cover the inside here. Just a slight lift. Back in the power. Don't want to get too excited, but definitely do a little bit better. But there they go on the straight line speed. Oh no, he's pulling. He'll be through as well. Nice little quick dummy. Make him go that way. That did absolutely nothing. Yes, sir. Back. Oh, you guys are fast. On the outside. Yes, sir. And now we have to pull away enough to make sure that they don't catch us up on that final straight. Take everything we've learned and put together an absolute demon sector here at the end. I would say we need about a 3-second gap to be safe. They gain a lot in this uphill part, and then at the end, see what we can do about it. They're starting fighting each other. I wonder if that's going to have an effect. Definitely slowed them down a tiny bit. Just a little lift here, back in the power. And I think we did it. Took a couple tries, but we got it done. We were behind them by 11 seconds. And we win by 5. Win by 4? Win by 3. Damn, they caught up a lot of speed there at the end. Good, we got it done. And the Beanmobile. You know what? Let's watch a couple of these cartoonish moves. This guy got cooked early. Where's the Beanmobile? 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 Yes, sir. This guy too. This guy got wrecked. Come on, you gotta cover the outside there, buddy. This guy too. This guy thought he was doing something. See you later. See what these two are up to. Ooh. Sorry, buddy. Watch, look at his straight line speed. He's gonna go right back. But I'm right back. And I'm gonna legally send him a bit wide here. That's because I committed to the inside line there. And now look, he doesn't know what to do because I'm over there. Have a look at this cartoonish sequence one more time, shall we? From this man's point of view. So we'll be around the outside. Where's yellow? Now yellow's back. And we'll just absolutely send it there. That yellow car got bullied by a Beanmobile. It's kind of sad. This guy's one of you. You just can't do anything about it. Imagine getting left in the dust by a Beanmobile. That's some good stuff. Next on the menu, third place to hire. Are we using the Beanmobile again? I guess so. Let's do it. Oh, it's at nighttime. Interesting. Well, that's all flat. Flat, 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 flat. That was all flat out. 7.5 seconds behind. Let's see what we can do. Is this flat? Nope, that's a lift. Sorry. We're good. We're good. We're good. Cheeky move over here. Nope, he's gonna cut me off. He's gonna pull. Little does he know, we're about to go flat out through this entire section. Flat, 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 flat. Oh, this has got some grip. It's got no power, but it's got grip. No brakes here. I'm just gonna left. Let's see what happens. And we made it. I braked. Oh! We did not make it. Whoops. And now I can't make it up this hill because I have no momentum. That was not part of the plan. I guess we're going again. I'm gonna have to save that replay though. Is it gonna let me? Yes, it is. Thank you very much. Do it twice, just because we're OCD. Okay, let's try this again without rolling the vehicle this time. Let's make it out alive. That's always good. No brakes, only lift. Brake over here. There we go. Just had to make a minor adjustment to braking inputs there to avoid the car from tumbling over on itself. You know, this thing is pretty fun to drive after getting used to it. It's got no power, but it's got a lot more grip than you think. Hi there. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for saying hi. I honestly was not expecting anyone, but that's something that someone's actually here. Be here for just a second, for a minute, or to tune in and watch. That's up to you, but thank you very much for joining in. I do agree, this game is amazing. It's got a lot of features. It's got a lot of vehicles. There are some settings and some things that could still get added to it for sure, but there are definitely a lot of things that you can't really compare this game to any other game based on just what it has, the tracks it has, the different settings you're able to change, and just how good the game looks as well. A racing league on Gran Turismo 7, I wouldn't mind that. If you could maybe just leave me some details on how to join that racing league in one of these comments here, I'll be sure to have a look at it and try joining after. This is actually my second account. I do have another account, which is my personal account, and I've done a lot more racing on that, including some sport mode racing. But this is a second account I'm just trying out, and if you've got a league to join, I definitely would love to try that out. I'm just trying a playthrough here. I just started live streaming this earlier just to try to kind of see what happens. A league that does F1 races. Actually, using the Super Formula is probably my favorite vehicle in this game. So that's quite some timing and quite the opportunity if you're sharing with me. Just gonna the time for me now is 4 p.m. I live on the west coast of Canada. It's 4 p.m. for me over here. If you would like to add me on PlayStation, if you'd like to add Speed Repeater on PlayStation with whatever account you have, I would love to join. Our spare times and our free times is available to race. Maybe they won't always line up, but if you can let me know in advance whatever you're gonna race, I definitely will love to join. And I also do play F1 23. This game's just got a lot more to do in terms of story mode and the different tracks you can drive and all the different things you could do, which is why I'm live streaming this right now. But I've done a lot of racing on this game, Gran Turismo Sport, and F1, all the F1 games, starting back in F1 2019. Got a lot of experience playing those. Always looking for someone to play with. So you could just send me a message or a friend request on PlayStation here. And whenever we've got a chance to connect and get some races going, I would love to do that. Just kind of doing some live streaming here just to get some videos uploaded and just some basic discussions about stuff like the turbo, the gearbox. Races at 11 a.m. my time, that would be fine. The races at 11 a.m. my time, that would be fine, and I would be fine with this game. I would be fine with Formula One. And yeah, just send me a message or a friend request on PlayStation. I've actually been to a couple of Formula One races in real life as well. I don't have Discord, but I'm gonna get one set up. I'm gonna get everything set up and associated with this YouTube account that I just started. Sorry, I just started it today, so I don't really have much set up. I do need to get a better mic as well. But I'll get my Discord set up. Just send me some kind of message, or I'll have your name written down as well. Yeah, we'll connect and get some racing done. Because getting races done, especially with pit stops on as well. Get some pit stops going, get some tire management going. It's a good time. Especially with other online races that are trying to get the same thing done as well. This vehicle and track combination definitely is not going to be possible, I don't think. It's going to be hard to make up that 8-second gap. Sounds good. Get that Discord made and then I'll join you. Sounds like some good stuff. Getting some F1 racing and GT racing going. We're gonna have to modify our car selection though for this particular challenge, it seems. Get out of this challenge. Actually, I'll send you a friend request right after this live stream, just so I don't pull up your information right here. Let's have a look at the next menu book item. I've actually got on my other Gran Turismo 7 account. I actually do have online lobby settings saved already for a Super Formula lobby, because I do try to set up some races here and there. I don't have any leagues set up, unfortunately, but if we can get something set up and get some races going in the future, that would be great. Because I do sometimes create a Super Formula lobby on Gran Turismo 7. But then too many people don't really join, and then if they do join, they aren't always up to speed on how F1 racing is and the way you drive the car properly and just like all the rules and stuff. Which is fine, not everyone knows the rules, right? I'll just quickly get you added then. Saying the blue screen appears. Quickly get you added then. I believe I've sent the friend request now, and looks like we have the same icon as well. Can't go wrong with the Formula 1 icon. Oh, GT Auto, perfect. Let's just head over and grab our Super Formula. Thank you as well, sir. Let's get our car, go to GT Auto, and do something that we said we were going to do a couple hours back. Sarah, I don't need to talk to you. Is he going to let me wash this? Yes, sir. Load style collection W11. So we've got this acquired, and then we'll get our couple more circuit experiences done for a few more million credits, and then we'll unlock the Red Bull vehicle as well, the Red Bull X 2010 or X 2014. Or maybe it's X 2019. Let's just go have a peek so we know how many credits we need for it. To actually, before we go to the next menu book, let's get some more circuit experience done, just for some easy credits. Sure, we'll do Goodwood. Circuit experience. Actually, this one's only 300,000. We'll save that one for later. This one's only 400,000. It's okay, we'll do it. So this one's only 3 sectors, and then you do the 1-lap attack. We've got 130,000 credits. Let's see how many we have after getting all this done. My first time trying this out, let's see how it goes. Braked a little bit later there than the suggestion. Let's see if this is okay or not. And these are racing hard tires wrong. We're just 2/10 away from goal. It's not bad. So that time is all going to be in the braking zone then. The braking zone and the exit, because this initial part is just flat out. There's not really too much time to be gained here other than taking a cleaner line. But even that, it's not going to be too much time gained. If we took a slightly cleaner line there, I would pull ahead a little bit. Braked a tiny bit later, and we're going to get off the brakes earlier too. Get the car in on the power. So we actually later on the power there, and that's where our ghost caught up. So we had a better entry there, but I was a bit too cautious on the exit there to get on the power. So we actually didn't end up with an improvement. Well, let's just slightly cleaner line again. Minimize the time loss and the extra distance covered on the track. So they're gonna improve by about a 10th, but we're gonna need another 10th there again. We're going to turn in a bit later here. Turn in now. And gained a little bit of time again, just on the track positioning. Braked a little bit earlier there. We're just going to see if maybe braking earlier is the key. So that's a bit even. So when I'm getting off the brakes there, I'm doing a little bit of rolling mid-corner so I can straighten out my car for the exit. Let's see if I can just minimize the rolling then. Maybe I have to brake a little bit later. So we braked a little bit later there. And we got on the power a bit earlier, but if we weren't mindful of our steering angle when we got on the power there, we were going to spin out. So let's just have one more look. Just going to have a look at my inputs here. Yeah, so it's a bit quick to see, but I'll do my best to slow it down there. We'll go frame by frame. On the corner exit, that's where the little bit of time gain was. So we can see here, I'm on the brakes. Go forward by a few frames, still on the brakes. And now I'm starting to release the brake as I turn in. You can see with my steering angle, right above where my speed is, 172 kilometers an hour. You can see my steering angle is to the left now as I'm getting off the brake. So let's just play this through. So I'm currently rolling through the corner. I've got no brake on and no gas. And look how far my steering wheel is to the left. So now I'm starting to get on the power right there. And if you know anything about these very powerful cars, if you start getting in the power while you're steering that much, how much I'm steering right there, you will most likely spin out. You're most likely going to start drifting wide and fishtail and just crash. So I'm gonna rewind this and play this through again at full speed. You'll see once I get to this corner exit here, when I start getting on the gas, I'm gonna start steering less and less and less. My steering is gonna go from the red dot where it is currently to the left of 155 kilometers an hour. My steering is it's gonna suddenly shift to the left, to the right a little bit. I'm still gonna be turning left, but I'm not gonna be turning as sharp. And those minor steering adjustments I'm gonna make, it's gonna line up with the throttle being increased. So let's just play it again through a full speed. You'll see me brake, you'll see me roll through the turn, and as soon as I start getting on the gas, you'll see me start messing around with the steering angle quite a bit. So let's have a look. On the brakes, roll through. On the gas, and now let's play with the steering. I had to hold the steering there for a little bit. Watch. Steering, and now we're steering less. Hold it there, and there we go. So the car was actually ready to peel out there, but because I kind of opened up the steering wheel a little bit and caught it, it's very quick when it happens. I'm steering hard left, now soft left, while the gas is on. That's all it took to kind of get the exit better. That's the little time gain right there. And like I said, if you got on the gas a little bit earlier there, or if you didn't if you weren't mindful of your steering wheel there, that's all it's gonna take for you to spin out. So let's try this next part. Let's brake right there. That was too late already, I can tell. I see exactly what I just said in the last one. Got in the power with a little bit too much steering angle, and you just spin out like that, right? So it's about making sure you line up your gas input and your steering input in a way where the back is a fishtail. And it's going to start with me not braking too late. Let's try it right there. Now let's roll through. A little bit of power. Roll through this again. Start feeding the power in. So there again, that's going to be gold first try somehow. Just because we're being a bit patient mid-corner, sometimes you just have to roll the car through the turn. It might seem like you're going slow because you're not on the gas and you're not on the brakes, or you're not gaining speed because you're not on the gas pedal, right? But sometimes rolling through the turn is all you have to do. It's a weird thing to think about, but sometimes you just have to be a little bit more patient. You have to just slow down a little bit and roll through the turn, and then you're going to end up being faster overall. Let's see right here. Let's just get off the gas. Is it going to handle? So I didn't use any brake there. That was all just getting off the gas. Let's see if it's going to be enough. No brake was involved in that. So we're just a tenth away, and we didn't use any brake. Our line was a bit sloppy, so let's try that again. Let's try just cleaning up our line and still using no brake here. No brake. We're just gonna get off the gas, turn it a little bit earlier maybe, so we can get on the gas. Nope. The last attempt is better. Let's try getting off the gas a little bit earlier this time maybe. Oh, it's about the same. So what that tells me is maybe a tiny brake input might be needed in there at some point, just to get the car a bit more settled. Because we're sending it in there and it's kind of rolling out wide. Maybe if we just settle the car with a little touch of brake, it'll be better. So what we did there, just touched the brake once, but it actually ruined all our momentum. So let's try again with no brake. Let's just gently get off the gas. Gently get off the gas. Hard steering angle. And still, the exit there tightens up a bit. So tried staying wide there, but it's We're just gonna send us into the wall. Let's see what it's gonna take to actually get this done now. Even that one. Let's try a few different lines here. Send it in shallow here, see what happens. That's definitely not it, because the steering angle you're having to put on when you take that inside line there, it's just too much and the tires can't handle it. So I think maybe it's just going to be the original line we tried, just with a little bit more smoothness in it. It just takes a bit of patience sometimes. Like, I'm already wondering how I'm gonna get this one done because a few things I'm trying are not working. But you just have to keep trying. Try some different things, different entry lines, different gears. Maybe if you're lifting off your gas pedal, maybe instead of lifting off of it abruptly, maybe you want to gently get off of it, which does change the vehicle feel a bit. See what it's going to take to get this one done. So the second phase of this turn, you want to make sure that your car is already straightened out to get on the power for the straight. Otherwise you just waste too much time there trying to get the car straightened out. So let's see if we can get the car settled up here and now get on the power. Still, it's not good enough. Maybe we're putting too much steering angle in. Let's see if we can get away with a less steering angle. Still no. This one's being a bit finicky, but it's possible. We'll get it done. It'll take a few more tries, but we're getting this done. See what it takes. Let's take a tight line here. Lift off fully, send the car in. Gonna have to try a few different things here. You don't want to touch the brakes unnecessarily because then you just kill all your momentum. What we're actually going to do once is... Actually, no, I took our replay away. I was just going to watch the replay once to see what our entry speed was there. Let's try one more time. Very close. Very close. To get together the perfect section. This is what it takes sometimes. It does take extreme patience. And unfortunately, if you're not patient or not able to try the different things and different methods, then you will not be as successful as someone that has the patience and is able to keep trying it even if they have to keep restarting. Trying to take a higher line here now so I can cut back here, try to get on the power. Let's just, instead of cutting back there to get on the power, let's just take the high line the entire way. A bit difficult for now, but the one lap attack is usually easier because in the other sections you'll find you're faster in some sections than other sections. So when you're cutting it really close on one of them like this, you're usually still fine because you can just make up time with the other parts of the track. This one seems like it needs complete perfection though. I will not be exiting until we have gold on this. That's just what it takes sometimes. Definitely don't want to tap the wall like that, especially in real life. Still thinking that I'm putting too much steering angle in. It's very easy to put too much steering angle in on the Zonda. For whatever reason, I haven't really noticed too many other cars like that. It's like you get away with the minimal amount of steering angle possible, and the rest that you add on, it just the tire like turns in on itself. It's a very strange feeling. This is a pretty good first attempt. Can't seem to match it. Just trying a different line there. That was better than expected. Let's try a few different things. I was being gentle with my steering and throttle input over here. Seems like maybe abruptly getting off the throttle is better. So our entry was better there, but then we need to get onto the power. So it looks like we figured out that you don't want to be smooth with the throttle pedal on this one. That's what it looks like what I did on my first attempt there. Throw the car in, catch it up here somewhere, get back on the gas. This might be it. Would you look at that? We are 1 millisecond away. Fantastic. Almost there. We're literally as close as we could be. It doesn't get any closer than this. It does get closer to the wall. We got this. We got this. It's all good. There it is. Time for the 1 lap tack. So we could have quit this 5 or 10 minutes ago when I wasn't working out, but it just took a few more tries, different entries, different throttle and steering inputs, and we finally figured out what works for this particular car on that kind of particular turn. So now let's put the whole thing together with the 1 lap tack. See if we can get it done. Take everything we learned and apply it all at once. Already I can tell maybe I rolled a little bit too much in the first one. There's a little bit of time lost there. That one was pretty clean. This one could have been a little bit tighter, but we're still doing okay. This one though is the difficult one. What's it gonna be on the first attempt? So we've got 8 tenths to make off. 8 tenths, let's see what we can do. So I can definitely brake a little bit earlier there. I rolled again through that turn. The reason I'm rolling is because I'm braking too early and then I'm just rolling through the turn. Because there isn't really much else you can do. It's definitely not ideal. Okay, we're gonna commit to a slightly later braking zone here. Still can brake a little bit later. Did too much rolling again. Got a little bit excited on the throttle there. This one's going to be slower, but let's try this last turn again just to get the feeling of it one more time. Brake later. Brake later at the first turn. Slightly better, but not enough. That brake a little bit too late there. We'll get it done. Slight improvement. See what the difference is. Got 8/10 to make up. And we made off 2/10 there. Got another half second to go. I still do believe most of it is in that first turn. I think I can still brake later. Got on the power a little bit too early there with the steering angle. That's why I fishtailed right there. In that scenario, I could have either had a little bit less gas input or a little bit less steering input, and then either one of those should have kept me from drifting out there. Let's brake even later still. Aiming for just in front of the 100-meter board. taking that wide line at the second phase of that turn right there, that's actually losing me a bit of time as well compared to my Ghost. So that was a bit sloppy last one. We'll do it a bit better now. You want to stay in the middle during this first part, and then you want to duck down to the bottom during the second part, and then that'll give you a nice clean slingshot. Just before 100-meter board. Probably another 10th or 2 improvement. 2 tenths improvement. 3 more tenths to go. This one is still just a little bit of time in that first turn, and then just a bit cleaner in the rest of the lap. Took an entirely different line there for the first time. Looks like it helped. Almost there. Just a blink of an eye. That's all we need to improve over the Ghost. There it is. This should be gold, gentlemen. Yes, sir. So, see your credits at the top, 178. Let's see how many credits this is about to gift us. 178. So we're gonna get 48,000. That's just for completing the sectors and the 1-lap attack. So add that to our credits. Like I said, that's just the credits in the 1-lap attack. Now they're gonna pay us out for completing everything in gold. Watch this. There's an extra 80,000 credits right there. And another 400 right there because everything's gold. So that's some good stuff. Circuit experience is probably one of the best ways to get better at this game, understand how the tires work, and earn credits. So with all of that being said, we're gonna end the live stream for now. I've got a couple things to take care of at home. I would love to keep playing, but I do have to go take care of that. Real life obviously is much more important than the game. That being said, I will return first chance I get. We'll just be continuing with the storybooks because we want to unlock more tracks. We want to eventually unlock everything, and we're gonna do the license center and then the mission challenges as well, which are not unlocked yet. We're gonna do everything. We're gonna get the super license as well. Like the description says, we're trying to do 100% playthrough. If you join me for any of the gameplay so far, or if you join me in the future, thank you very much for joining. Thank you for watching. If you learned anything, that's fantastic. My goal here is to try to just get everyone up to speed or get everyone a little bit better, maybe a little bit more precise in their gameplay, in their driving, in their confidence, and let's get a nice healthy community of racers together that have a deeper understanding than just driving. I want to get the understanding to the point where you know what the transmission's doing, you know what the engine's doing, you know what the slipstream's doing. All of these things are things that you can understand on a deeper level than just whatever base knowledge you have. So that's definitely the goal here. Try to get everyone up to speed on how to be the best racer and the best driver possible. You want to stay away from these EVs that they're showing right here. Definitely don't want that. That being said, it's been great live streaming today. We've made some great progress. We're already well through level 9 and we just started live streaming today. Like I said, we've got a lot more stuff to unlock, a lot more stuff to talk about. And I hope to see you either in the live stream or able to view one of the videos after the fact. So that's it for now. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time when we continue on the menu books. Thank you, gentlemen.